Hi guys, before we get started in this week's video, I just wanted to shout out the Aquarius tarot deck. This is a tarot deck that's going to showcase the beauty of the different spiritualities within the African diaspora. And it's exclusive to only showing the spiritualities within the African diaspora. And if you are familiar with tarot, you know that there aren't many tarot decks that do this. So they have a Kickstarter and they're looking for $20,000 and they are a quarter of the way there. So if you are interested in donating, the link will be in the description box below, and you can also follow at Aquarius Tarot on Twitter. So definitely check out this deck, check out the Kickstarter. There's a bunch of different levels that you can donate to, and the lowest one, you get entered into a raffle where you can get a free Aquarius tarot deck once it gets funded. So definitely check this out. I totally believe in this deck and I already donated, so I hope you guys donate too. And now let's get into this week's video. Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is the Aquarius, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a weekly collective message for all of my subscribers and anyone else who comes across this video. So it is Monday, September 23rd while I'm recording. So happy Libra season to all of my Libra suns and all my Libra placements. Happy birthday to any of my Libra sun subscribers. And yeah, there's actually, while the sun just went into Libra, if you didn't know, Mercury and Venus are also in Libra right now, making a stellium. So there is a huge emphasis on romance, self-worth, balancing relationships, and mediating peace. And the stellium gets an addition on Saturday with the new moon in Libra. So check which house this stellium is in for you. And I don't know if I'm going to pronounce her name right, but Jayashe XO on Twitter mentioned that this would be a good time, this new moon will be a good time to manifest new romance, because the new moon is in Libra. And if you know, Libras and Libra placements love love. They are ruled by the the planet Venus, which is the planet of love. But yeah, this energy is going to be really good for new romance, and the energy is going to be especially potent on Sunday because the new moon conjuncts Mercury and Venus on Sunday. So along with love, manifestations of peace, self-love, like I said, being in love with not being in love, but being in tune with your divine feminine will also be heightened. And earlier today, I was thinking about other things I wanted to mention in the video, and I got a message to manifest falling in love with your life. So, that's kind of what the goal is to do whenever we manifest, right? We're trying to manifest new things in our life that we want, that's going to make us happy, that's going to make us feel fulfilled. But I definitely got that message for people who do new moon manifestations. If you don't do new moon manifestations, get into it. It's only going to help you, it's not going to harm you, so definitely get into it. But I'm going to start now with the cards to see just what are some basic general messages for all of my subscribers and anyone else who comes across this video for this week. So let's see what the cards say. I've been shuffling these cards for about 5 minutes before I even started recording, but let's see what they say. Ooh, something fell out. Let's see. Did it flip over? No. Okay, so we have, whoa, Ace of Cups. If you don't know, I don't read reversals. Oh, it's kind of dark. Wait. Yeah, if you didn't know, I do not read reversals, so that's why I flip my cards over. Ace of Cups, Four of Coins, Knight of Cups. I want to clarify these cards. Let's clarify the Ace of Cups first. Clarify the Ace of Cups. Ooh, okay. Whoa. Clarify this Four of Coins. Okay. Yeah, let's take it. Alright, let's make sure all the cards get in the shot. So we got these 2 Cups cards, and which isn't surprising because, like I said, this is going to be a good time for romance. The Knight of Cups is definitely a hopeless romantic in the tarot deck, but for a general message for this week, this tells me like a healing in love is going to happen, kind of like a few things. So like I don't know why I didn't mention this earlier, and I think I was thinking about this earlier today, so I'm glad that these cards came out, because I said I was thinking about what I wanted to say in the video. I had a few messages come out, but I forgot them because I forgot to write them down, which was a bad idea. I don't have the best memory, so I need to write things down. But there's, like I said, a healing of love, but I'm getting more of justice in love here. So like I feel like I was just saying this to like one of my clients, or maybe I said it to myself, but if you've been done wrong in the past with relationships, so like you had people cheat on you, you had people mistreat you, they didn't treat you like you were worth anything, they just like you was used, you were abused, all those terms, all of those things. Justice is coming in for you. And no, we don't have the Justice card, but I should have mentioned this because Libra rules the scales. It rules balance, and it also talks about justice. So I don't even know why I didn't mention that. And now that I think of it, I actually think the Mercury and Venus stellium is square the square Saturn and Scorpio. I mean, not Saturn and Scorpio. Saturn and Capricorn, which just went direct on the 18th. So yeah, I definitely see justice and love. So you might see a few things. You might be seeing some of your exes that did you wrong doing bad, which is like, I never want to wish bad on people, but I know that can help some people feel better and help some people move on from their past hurt, because that's really what it is. You're gonna be revealed things. You're gonna be seeing things that are gonna help you move on from past love, that a past romance that's hurt you, and yeah, that's basically what I see. And it doesn't have to be you see your ex doing wrong, but it doesn't even have to be like you see your ex at all. But it's just like someone else is gonna come in and not necessarily heal all your past pain in your relationships and heal everything that happened, because the only person that can heal yourself is you. The only person that can heal yourself is you. I want to say that twice, just in case you didn't hear me the first time. But they're gonna make it easier. They might be someone who's gonna hold your hand throughout the process, and someone who and maybe you don't even open up to them about your past completely, because like I know like some people, like they get into a new relationship, they like open up pretty soon. Me, I keep things in for a while. I'm more of a private person, so I'm speaking more to my private people right here. But it may be a situation where you don't open up to them about what happened in your past at all, but they show you like how wrong those other people were, and this person can show you what new love means. And like, I don't want to say it's necessarily going to be a person, because everyone isn't going to meet somebody this week. Everyone isn't going to jump into relationships. It could just be situations that help push you forward into deeper peace and a deeper healing. So in terms of situation, like it could just be anything. Maybe you just like, you could have a dream, or you could just have like like some type of awakening or some type of revelation, where it's like, man, like I can actually move on, and I'm done crying about this, and I can actually leave this person in the past and be open to something new and to someone new. Be open but also be ready, cuz like I said, with this all this Libra energy in, it's going to be a good time to improve on your self-worth and your self-love. So, yeah, that's what I'm seeing. I'm also seeing, let me see. This is interesting because the Queen of Coins, well, the Knight of Cups is clarified by the Queen of Coins. Queen of Coins is a very mature person. First of all, I just love how she looks in this picture. I think she might be pregnant, actually, if you see this little bump here. But I love that picture. But the Knight of Cups is usually a more immature love, but the Queen of Coins is a very mature person. So you know what? I feel like, you know how I said you should also manifest falling in love with life? I think that might be coming in this week too for a lot of you, especially Libra placements. Especially Libra placements. I was also thinking, what was I thinking? Air signs, especially in cardinal signs. So Cancers, Cancer placements, Aries placements, Capricorn placements, Libra placements, like I already said. But like, maybe you know how I was saying about all of this, and you're gonna be able to move on from this past. I feel like you're gonna be, and I said you're gonna be more open. I feel like what you're gonna be more open to is a mature love. And not, like I said, the Knight of Cups is usually pretty immature about their choices, and it could be like an immature love, a very romanticized type of love, where it's like, oh, we like, romanticize like a Disney movie, or like one of those romantic comedies that aren't realistic at all. The Queen of Coins adds a mature, realistic tone to whatever love you're seeking and whatever love you're getting. And that's that's the energy I see in this week. And it's interesting here that we have the Four of Coins clarified by the Three of Coins. I see this like a partnership structure just being dismantled. Ooh, yes. Okay, now I see here. I hate when I read not hate, but like sometimes I read the cards like in order, like a story, and sometimes I just go to where my mind tells me to go. But this is definitely like a evolution, a elevation in what type of love and what type of relationships you're going to look for. And I don't want to just talk about love, because I hate just focusing on love and romance. It's probably because I'm like a Libra rising and I love love, but life is not all about another person. Life is also about you and what you love. Do you love yourself? Do you love your life? Do you love your job? Do you know what I'm saying? So I see just a more mature outlook on the life you want. Even you might have more mature manifestations now for this new moon. Maybe the last few new moons you just wanted very maybe I don't want to, yeah, we can kind of say materialistic things, or things that have no weight, things that won't matter long term. That's just what I'm gonna say. I don't want to say immature, I don't want to say naive, just things that won't matter long term. And right now, in the energy of this week, you guys are looking more long term. You're looking for like, okay, what do I want, and what do I want that's going to last. Okay, so that was just the general message. I was going to break it down for love and career and stuff, but I don't know. Actually, I just put the cards away. So, I'm just going to pull for advice for the week. Let's see what advice we need this week. And I'm also going to pull some oracle cards with these too. So yeah, some general advice for all of my subscribers and anyone who comes across this video. So basically all of my viewers is what I should say. So advice for all of my viewers this week. Let's see what advice we need. Ooh, I'm getting hot in here. Ooh. I was thinking this earlier actually, that some of you will have some challenges when it comes to your anger. So you might be feeling more heated, which like is so opposite of Libra and Libra stellium, because Libras are usually passive and non-confrontational. No offense, that's just facts. Depends on the Libra sign. That's not for everyone. But I more so see it as, like, Libras, like people say that, oh, Libras are passive, Libras don't stand up for themselves, blah, 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 blah. But again, Libras care about justice and making peace. And that's something that they will fight for. That's something that will get them riled up. But anyway, what I was saying, I feel like some of you will be either you'll be finding something that really motivates you, or you'll be experiencing something that gets you angry, and it kind of gets you out of your character, like, wow, I didn't even know I would have reacted like this. So just be careful of that. Just because, when you're angry or when you're heated or when these type of situations happen that you don't expect, like, how you react isn't always going to be what you expect to. How you react might be so far out of your character, where you might do something that you would have never done, and that could be good or bad. Maybe you get so angry that you finally stand up to, like, a bully or someone who's been harming you, or you could like harm someone who was completely innocent. So I don't know, I'm just giving examples. But I definitely did get that message earlier, and that was one of the messages that I also forgot to write down. So advice for the week: write down all your ideas. LOL. That's me speaking to myself. But anyway, advice for the week for all of my viewers. Advice for the week for all of my viewers. Okay. I think I want to read the oracle cards first. I'm going to pull one more card. This is my Soulful Woman guidance cards. I love this deck so much. So I want to pull a few cards from this. Ooh. I might fast forward through this shuffling, not sure yet. And I'm going to pull a few cards from my Divination of the Ancients deck for advice for the week. Ooh, what just fell out? Runes. Okay, so we have runes, perception, or observation. Hold on, I'm gonna save these cards. Get it together, Destiny. We have in the flow. When I am in the flow, magic happens. And we have quiet nourishes me. Quiet nourishes me. It connects me to the power of now. All right, so the advice for this week is to be more protective of your energy field. So not just your energy field, but of your energy in general. These two cards are like, definitely find some alone time, find some quiet time where you can just relax, not think about any of your responsibilities, and not really think about anything, but just sit there and enjoy, and you know that can get you in the flow. And then when you're in the flow, you can just see what kind of comes to you. This is kind of like meditating, but not everyone can just like sit and do deep breaths, and you know. So my advice is just to find a way to get into a meditative state. And I was actually thinking about this earlier this week because I read this article on Medium where it was like the idea of mindfulness is doing more hurt than harm, because it's the article stated a few reasons, and I'll try to remember to link it. Actually, I'm gonna just write it down. But the article stated like, oh, it's saying to use like mindfulness to solve like deeper problems, or to just like be a band-aid for like deep cuts, basically. And like it was harmful for people who like don't know how to meditate, or who have tried and have failed and it's making them feel bad. So this is my advice to everyone. If you have trouble meditating, if you did guided meditations and you don't like them, or you've done the deep breathing and you've watched like 10-20 videos and none of it worked, find a different way. For some people, it's walking in nature that can be meditative. For some people, it's drinking coffee or drinking tea. For some people, it's journaling, it's writing. For some people, it's exercising. You know, you just have to find what works for you. The only thing you need to like to make it more simple, find what relaxes you. And that's really the point of the advice for this week, is that you're gonna need to try to relax. And try to relax, and also while you're relaxing, you know, daydream about a life you would love. Daydream about the life you would fall in love with. And this is going to be especially helpful on the night of the new moon. So Saturday night. But if you don't have time Saturday night, because I work late, I might have to push my manifestation to Sunday night. You can do it Sunday night. You can do it Monday night, because the energy of the new moon lasts about 3 days. But get it done, because this is a good time for that. It's a good time for that. So that's all that I had. Oh, no, it's not. I forgot. I had these cards. I almost forgot. I'm about to say bye, y'all, but nope. Okay, we have the Four of Wands, celebration, King of Swords. Did I already say you should focus? Because I almost said that and I forgot. Three of Swords. All right. Every time a Three of Swords pops out, I'm like, what do you need to heal from? What's going on? What's still hurting you? I think what would help, I think what would help some of you is, try to, I don't know. This isn't going to be like the easiest thing, and it's not going to be the quickest solution, but this might help some people. So I'm just going to say, like, to whatever pain, okay, this is a better message I'm getting. I did this the other day, and I just keep like not saying anything, but try to talk to your pain. So personify your pain, right? So let's say your pain is like someone insulted you, or I don't know, it could be whatever. I'm not gonna get into a deep example of it, but try to personify your pain. Try to separate try to separate the pain that's within yourself, take it outside of yourself and talk to it and see what it says. So like the pain could also be like negative thoughts or like your depression per se. So let's say I'm like this is my depression. This is too pretty to be like I mean, okay, this, whatever, it doesn't matter. But like, say this is my depression and I'm talking to it and I'm like, okay, depression, what are you, like, what's up? What's really the problem here? Why are you still bothering me? Why are you still making my life seem so dull and so bland? And try to like talk to it and ask it how it can heal and what it wants to do. Yeah, ask your depression, like, or your pain or whatever, what it wants to do and how it will go away. And this is, it's kind of trippy. Like, I don't know, it's like it might be hard for some of you. I did this the other day. I wrote a poem to my pain, like persona, or put the poem to my pain, and I had the pain respond back to me on what it tried to say. And this is gonna, I feel like this is gonna be a lot easier for my writers, for my more creative people, but it's just something to try. It's an exercise to try. If this sounds like something that you want to do, or if you try it and you like it, or even if you try it and it sucks and you think it's stupid, just let me know. I just want to know what you guys think. But that's kind of what I'm seeing. Like, try to personify your pain and talk to it and see what it wants to do or what it can do and what's realistic for you to get out of the pain, or you to even to start walking away from it. Because we have the celebration card here. The advice is to try, and I don't want to say try and be happy, but to try and create joy. That's what I say. Try and create joy despite of your pain. And maybe that's what your pain really wants. It wants you to, maybe your pain could be like, you know, like, I'm here and I'm glad that you're acknowledging me, but you might be acknowledging me a little too much. Why don't you pay a visit to joy? You know, this is it's kind of like what was that movie called? Inside Out. You know how the emotions inside of the little girl and her parents were personified? It's kind of like that. Talk to your emotions like that. Try to see what emotions you have neglected. And if you have and so for some of you, you have neglected even talking to your pain. You can't ignore it. Ignoring it is not gonna make it go away. Ignoring it is going to have it come back and bounce back more in your face. So yeah, basically, if you haven't seen Inside Out, Google it. Like, try to, I don't want to say watch it illegally, that's not what I'm trying to say, but try to watch it, like, Google it on YouTube or search it on YouTube and watch a few clips so you can see what I'm talking about. And that might help a lot of you this week. And you can do that as you're having your alone time. But like I said, I think this will be a lot easier for my creatives, for my writers, and for people who like regularly journal. So just give it a try and tell me how it goes. But that's all the messages that I have for you guys for this week. Let me know how this reading resonates in the comments down below, because I love to see that. And if you would like a reading from me, check the description box. I have a new month ahead spread, which can just tell you the energy of the month to come. I'm gonna post a flyer right here, but it basically talks about challenges, advice, love, career, family, friends, all that for the month ahead. So definitely check that out, and check the description box, because I have a lot of other offerings. Like, I do psychic medium readings, I do dream interpretations, I do regular 3-card readings, so you can ask any question. So that's all I have for you guys. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.